Does your third nipple occasionally get in the way?
Don't bring that up.
Would you prefer to change your title to That Man with the Gun?
I actually just got back from painting my wiener gold, so I'm the man with the golden gun, yes.
Press conference! Yay! So how this works is Jared's going to do it, so he's going to run over there and kiss the sign. How this works is that him, one performer, is giving a press conference for something he has no idea about. And it's up to us, the interviewers, to give him clues pertaining to what he did.
Chuck, do you have an idea for Jared to perform? What gave that away?
Yeah, with that. My master plan is complete!
Jared married Elton John.
At the Waffle House.
Yeah, at the Waffle House.
Why the Waffle House?
Why not?
Yay! Well, that's mean. So you're saying Elton John?
Come on! No, I'm at the Waffle House. He's a pretty man. Pretty boy.
And that was, the film noir music was from the Final Fantasy VII soundtrack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. Right.
Thank you all very much for coming. I'll answer your question as soon as I can, okay? Alright, I'll start with the first question, yes.
Barry Gibb with 70s Disco Weekly.
Yep.
Do you remember when rock was young?
When can one ever remember when rock was not young? Huh? Yes.
Yes, Danny Masterson from the Masterson Times.
Alright, Masterson.
Yes, when this particular event happened, were there candles in the wind?
Candles in the wind. You know, I did notice something illuminating in the far out distance. But you know what? It was either candles in the wind or it was probably just a lighter. Yes.
Were you high as a kite when you did this?
And you know what? It certainly felt that way. I felt such elation when I took in that first toke. But I will explain nothing further from that. Yes.
Yes, Fred Savage, where are they now.net. Did you ask him to hold you closer?
Hey, man has feelings too, don't you think? Guy has to be cradled every once in a while. Yes.
What about the constant amount of bacon grease on the veil?
Bacon grease on the veil. Well, you know, the pigs, they got what was coming to them. I mean, come on. The veil, bacon grease, that's an old Canadian tradition. Hello? Yes.
Yes, Jake Russell from the Big Trouble in Little China fan site.
I thought you were Masterson.
Well, I wear a number of
crisis?
hats. I wear a number of hats around here, but
Schizophrenic.
yes, a little political question. What's your take on Amendment 1?
My take on Amendment 1, screw Amendment 1. That's all I have to say, yes.
Is your song going to be involved?
Yeah, you want to hear a sample of it?
Probably not, no.
No, I'll do it right here. I'll do it right now.
No.
No, I got
Let
it.
me just ask my question.
La, and that's all you're gonna hear.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Yeah, were there pictures of food on the menus?
Oh yeah, there were all kinds of food. There was pork, there was beef, there was a little bit of cheese every now and then, there was grapes. Oh yeah, and there was also quiche. Yes.
Why were they truckers as bridesmaids?
Pardon?
Truckers as bridesmaids. Whose idea was it?
Well, who else? It was Biden. It was Biden's idea, and you know what? Justin Bieber had something to do with it too.
Will you be attending and or performing at Rush Limbaugh's next wedding?
You know, I've been wanting to brandish my gun every now and then. I've been meaning to test it out. Yes.
Did Benny attend the wedding or just the Jets?
Good question. You know, it's hard to tell one from the other, in my opinion. You know, between the eyes, it's kind of hard to tell. Any other questions? Yes.
Yes. Did they play Can You Feel the Love Tonight during the ceremony?
Gotta love that Elton John. And you know what? Not only did they play Can You Feel the Love Tonight, they also played Never Gonna Give You Up.
I saw some really bad things in the magazine. That's what it's called.
Is that another one of those editors you're gonna ask me about?
No, seriously, it's called the magazine.
Okay.
And yes, is it true that you, him, and Eminem did a version of a guy named Stan at a place called Grammys?
I got no comment about that. Yes.
Are there going to be any funky-looking clothing or weird sunglasses?
Well, come on. It's back to the 80s style wedding, huh? Never gonna pork you up, never gonna pork you down.
I'm not sure Rick Astley wants to be involved.
You also play Can You Feel the Food Poisoning and Hepatitis?
Well, yes. And not only with hepatitis, it was also with syphilis, too. Yes.
Did you wear a yellow tux to match the venue?
Well, to be perfectly frank, it was actually white before all that nervousness started to kick in.
If this was planned out, why was all the coffee burnt?
Well, come on. I'm about to marry a pig here. Figuratively speaking. Perhaps literally.
Why are there not going to be waffles here at this wedding?
Well, because I very much prefer crepes. Yes.
Hey, does he light your rocket, man?
Well, it's better than the tube, man.
How are you going to squeeze a piano into there?
Well, because, well, that's a very good question. How am I going to squeeze a piano in there? All it has to do is some pig grease. And maybe some really fast lube.
I believe they call that lard.
Lard? I'll go with that too. Very good idea. Yes.
Will William Shatner be speaking at this event?
Well, it was either William Shatner or else it was going to be Jesse Ventura.
Are you expecting a sellout crowd?
Yeah, all from my immediate family and non-immediate family. Yes.
Did you have a metal detector at the door?
That was supposed to be confidential, but yes, I have to bring in something metal every now and then. It was not my fault, okay? She made me do it, right? Slut.
That's the relationship going bad.
Alright, any other questions before I sign off?
Yeah.
Who inspired you to do all this?
One, the only, Jeff Dunham.
Do you have any idea?
Any idea who you,
These are all
what you're
off-the-wall
doing?
questions. I thought for
They
a
all
minute I
make
was...
sense every time together. I mean,
You got to think
Well,
about
I
it.
have
You gotta
like,
think about it.
I have like a menu
All right.
line.
What's the event that's going on?
I'm getting married.
All right.
Okay.
Location.
2.
Location.
Yeah, location first.
Hill, like, very,
What's a restaurant? What's
Pictures
a
of
restaurant?
food on the menu.
Why are there no
Yellow
waffles?
tux.
Food poisoning.
Hepatitis.
Bird
Hold
coffee.
on!
One at a time, people.
One at a time, people, please. Alright, I'm getting married at some sort of like, pork restaurant or something? Pig restaurant?
They stay open very, very late.
And there are no waffles.
Waffle House. I'm
Yes.
getting married at Waffle
And
House.
who are
To
you
who?
marrying?
My
Come on.
sister?
No,
Oh!
Look at a hillbilly there.
Rocket Man! Can you feel the love
They
tonight?
have a
William
Jeff.
I'm getting married to Elton John.
Yes!
Yes!
Chuck and Alex's idea. Alex got his Waffle House.
Well,
I got the
to
Elton
marry Elton John. I should make it at a Waffle House.
Yeah, why not?
The
That's good.
greasy
What,
trucker.
what does Eminem have to do with Waffle House?
He did a song with Elton John.
And then Elton John sung,
He did a duet of Stan at an award show.
Okay, well, he's
he's Canadian. We're sorry.
The chief's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all.